Hey guys, what's up? This is going to be a quick one to kind of catch some of the stuff that I couldn't get in the last recording because it got all glitchy on me. So we're going to jump in and run through a couple things I wanted to show last video but couldn't. I don't get to spend much time here anymore. I'm always off doing stuff, but this is actually my house, my bedroom. First thing of note that actually got done since the last video. Out here. Portal's gone. Managed to get it moved up to where it should be. And all connected up as it should be. The loading stuff because I just logged in. So here's our portal now. You come out of it right up to the fountain here. I still gotta get rid of those zombies down underneath though. But takes us right to where it should. Fingers crossed. Right to our path here. I might do tiles or something. Somebody started to. I don't know what they're doing with that, but oh, Rose's portal's off. But yeah, we might pave this and make it look pretty. And somehow my cat ended up in the nether. And I changed this now because it's the official portal now. But yeah, I love how you come out facing right there. Came out perfect. Another project that I talked about in the last one that's actually going now. Is over here. Could make that last step. So I think I am going to go with this, but I think I'm going to space these trees out more. This is where it started getting glitchy on me yesterday, so. These are spaced out just enough, but I might go farther, and I think I am going to extend this down. Which means terraforming this whole hill, at least till we get over past those trees. But I did go ahead and finish this side off. Replanted some trees. Planted some over here too, but I don't think they have enough room to grow because they haven't been growing. I haven't tried bone mealing them yet. Underneath this is not lit up, as you can hear. Did like the first half, but this gradually gets steeper and steeper down here. So it's just a vertical down in the end. So I did kind of incorporate the hills that were already here. Of course it's going to be nighttime. I think I slept recently. But here where it starts getting steeper, we have our guardrail. Leads all the way down to the end. I have no idea what's going to go on with this after that. So that's kind of where I left off. It's hollow underneath. Like I said, I didn't get the light in there yet, so it's a very scary place right now. I did go ahead and put the extra lights all the way down the outside edge when I put in the guardrails, so that's all done. This section back here I mentioned in the last video, but it got cut off. This is going to be Knight's new housing development, I think. He's eventually got to start working on this. He roped off the land here. I don't know what's out there. That looks new. Oh no, I remember this. This is where I got my first trees over there. building here is new. But I kind of went around and did a little tour, but everything got all glitchy and didn't work. So, like I said, in here's all leveled off. Somebody's got a big project planned for there. And I'm going to do some research and find out if this guy's ever coming back. I really wanted to see what this was going to be. Brett. Look him up and see. In the meantime, we'll have Christmas decorations up. We're going to be one of those towns. We did come over here, and it appears Rose has decided to add in the next floor of our community building here. This is our community projects over here for the city, and mailboxes, which I never check mine. Of course. And hopefully we're going to redo this map here soon. The city kind of expanded in the wrong directions. So we have like this whole set of maps over here that have nothing on it because there's nothing past the bridge in this village here. So we could slide all these over one and add another section here, which will add in the rest of the suburbs. And back in here is like where they're building the airport. Now we are getting more down in there, so we may have to go up one and add another row there too. Secret room back here too, which I never knew of. All our little signs. Then you go upstairs here, and this has been a community thing where anybody could take over and build the next floor that wanted to. And Rose started building this one. It does kind of remind me of an aquarium, but I like how you can go inside. I don't know what she's going to do with the inside. But the water's kind of cool. Weird lag there. And then you go up the stairs here. Oh, and I guess he's building the next floor. We'll see what that turns out to be. That wasn't there before. I think this is going to be water elevators. Not sure about that, but I like the clear floor. It's kind of weird with the blue glass on the outside and the clear glass in the middle, but still looks cool. And then over this way, this building here has kind of popped up in recent days. And we were debating, nobody likes the fact that it overhangs here, so need some terraforming to fill that in. Hangs over the river too much too. But not a bad looking building though. Very city-like. I'm not sure who owns this one. Hot Speed. Never met him. That's the one thing about this server. There's so many people on it. We all play at different times. You don't run into everyone. Love this fountain here. And then this kind of traffic circle around. And this is going to be our courthouse. I originally thought it was a church. And it's kind of funny because I came here at first and none of the interior was done. He just built it. And it was pitch black inside. And there was a ton of mobs, so I left a sign. Cool mob farm. And then I got a sign, don't bully unfinished work, true. So either it was a staffer who could see I placed the sign, or somebody knew it was me that placed the sign. Kind of interesting. But now, yeah, I first came here, I really did think it was a church. It looks really cool though, with the chandeliers and the balcony up there. These look like pews to me. But then you got the two podiums here. Definitely a courthouse. Nice seat up here for the judge. Very cool place. I got a box off to the side. I like it. These spiral staircases up to the balcony here. But yeah, that was one of the things I came and looked at. It got glitched and I had to cut out. Then I went over there somewhere too. The new plot here claimed. I don't even know who that is. All these road signs. Don't use black text on a black sign. A hole here. I don't remember that being there. This gas station was one of the first buildings built in the town. I think that was here when I started, because I started late this season. A whole mess of signs here about missing road. Yeah, the building does look cool. We got some more rural type buildings over here. I've gone through some of these before. BP's been doing massive amounts of work on his building here. And I have to say, sadly, that building used to beat me by radio tower. My roof here, technically the roof's down there, but my roof was higher than theirs. My roof's probably about where that is. But they built a tower and they were the highest. We argued over who had the tallest building, but I can officially say that Golden Pig has now surpassed me. Not finished yet, but very cool looking building. Oh, trying to fly in the hole. It'll look cool when it's done. And this over here is the mad scientist lair, which is now full of farms. And then down on this end of the city, we got a bunch of new people moving. I think I showed part of this in the last video. I can't remember what I ended up cutting and what I didn't. But that's Cube's house there that's being overrun with bamboo. And apparently this is his too. I do like the building on the diagonal though. It feels very city-like. And then I talked about this one. It was a shell when I first showed it, and now it's mostly done, I think. And then this one's pretty cool. It's actually built right into the cliffside. I don't know if they plan on cutting the hill out as they expand, or if they're going to leave it that way. It's kind of neat. And then this one here is another new one. Very interesting architecture. Oh wait, there's a sign. Nope. Not sure whose that is. Got a claimed lot over here. Somebody's moving in there, as well as over here. Lots and lots of people. And I know I showed a couple of those in the last one. Like I said, I'm trying to remember what I cut and what I didn't. I did all of this once. And this wood building is very cool with the giant farms down here. Oops. Place for his dog even. Oop, I didn't fall in there. But yeah, you come down in. Really cool building here. The pools out front are neat. And the wheat in the back. And it looks like this place got a little bit of work done, but they're still not making too much progress on it. So I don't know if the person who is building it is still around or what's going on with it. every now and then they see a little bit of progress to it. And then the airport project, it's kind of at a halt right now. They're building something here though. One of the biggest things I wanted to show though is a couple weeks ago I had talked about this lot next door to mine, and as you can see there's all kinds of stuff there now. Let's see if I can do this. Getting better at it. And the guy who moved into that house there, Madrigal, had claimed this huge plot, and he put up this big wall along the edge of my property here and out and over, and cleared it all out. And then I didn't see him for a long time, and I thought maybe he left the server. And I mentioned something in a video, and then a couple days later, this happened. And starting to get dark again. This is a really cool, like, park he built in here. And let's see if I can do this without making the same mistake I made last time. These go, oops, these go in. And for show, he put these berry bushes in here. And I always walk into them. Berry bushes. But yeah, it's just a really neat park area with little campfires out in it. The ponds with the lily pads. Just a really cool area altogether. And that's his house there. I'm not sure what this is. Barn? Storage of some kind. I think this loops back around to his house. Then this one goes out. More park all the way around. I don't know what's in there. Bigger house he's working on, I think. I don't want to go in there. Not my place, but very cool looking place. And it was just kind of funny that I mentioned it, and then immediately after, something became of it. And then finally for me, I made a little bit more progress on this place. I haven't done too much with it because I've been working on everything else. But it's getting there. No idea what I'm doing with the interior. I haven't even put its stairwell in yet. But it's an interesting design. I like these for patio doors, the acacia. I'm going to be making more of those for all the upstairs balconies. And then we'll see what goes on from there. Let's see if anybody spammed the mailbox yet. That's the other thing that I wanted to show in the other one that I don't remember if I did. So I mentioned a while back that I was putting mail in my mailboxes, and I think the one down here on the end has some of mine. Just to have, yeah, a property tax bill, just to have something in there. And then Knight had gone through and advertised his shops. Well, now Golden Pig, I think, has gotten along. And every mailbox in the entire town has a shop at the Golden Charm. And I think that's Golden Pig's store. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's in every mailbox, along with Knight's. Knight's are in every mailbox too, so I'm glad I put the mailboxes in. They're kind of neat. I think my mailbox actually even has my own name on it. Yep. I get a cable bill. There's a lot of those going around here. But yeah, and I've been so busy running around doing things. And again, I don't know if this got cut out. I think it did. But this house, I wanted to update. I want to make this trophy case bigger. Instead of one of each block, I'm going to put a couple, I think. And I want to expand that desk area too. I don't know. Something there. Maybe turn the desk to face the white wall here, and then I could add more to it. But up here, I haven't done anything. This is still the way I left it the last time I showed the house, where I was experimenting with different tables. And over here, I mean, I even have the dirt wall still, where I was toying with different ideas. Actually, I had one of the other city members come in, and we were talking about ideas and I started putting up dirt walls. They're still there. Yeah, so I haven't done any progress on my own house this whole time. Kind of funny. And the last quick thing, because it hasn't been quick, this took longer than I thought, but it was worth it. I felt so bad showing off all that stuff and then getting it all cut. So the last thing here that I have been working on that I want to show off, because it was such an effort, all the way down here. And strangely enough, this tunnel ends here. That tunnel starts way over there. I might bring these close together somehow. Probably extend that one over so that I can't because of the elevator. I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to do something in here. I also want to extend these rails and use a lever on a powered rail. I think that'll work, or maybe a pair of powered rails with a pair of levers, so that I can either stop or go to continue on through. And the reason behind that, I will show you. This is still so loud. I haven't figured out how to cut the volume on these carts. I thought the block volume one would do it, but it hasn't. But, oh yeah, I missed one spot. I thought I finished. I was just gonna say I finished this, but yeah, I'm still missing like 2 blocks of lava and some glass there. But other than that, this one is completely done. And this tunnel comes out. I still gotta do this room on the end here. These rooms are gonna get an overhaul too to make it look more like a station, I think. And I'm gonna continue these rails around, but this needs a sign. I forgot to put a sign there. Here you got a sign to the Oakwood suburbs. So you take that route to get to the suburbs, or you can take this brand new tunnel over here. You get to Silverwing Tower. And this side's mostly done, this side's not. But I dug out the entire tunnel today, placed in all the blocks, did most of the lava work, glass, I did all the ceiling. Like I said, most of this side's done, you can see where it is right there. And I only had to go through a little bit of Golden Pig's farm, or mine, and he was okay with me cutting through there. I was worried because this kind of cuts straight through the city. And I dug a single tunnel first to see where it would go. And yeah, I connected onto part of his strip mine and he was okay with it. And I think towards the end I hit somebody else's by like 1 block. And wasn't a big deal, so they were okay with it too. So just gotta finish up. You can even see the lava there on this side. Well, you can see way down on the other, so not too much to do there. But I think all my supplies are in here, yeah. Yeah, I've been grabbing these. Going down to the end there. How much room's in there? Yeah, we got time. This is where I've been getting all my lava from because I'm too lazy to go to the nether and fill up like a couple shulkers of it. I use this same spot for all of the lava I've used in this entire project. So this used to be full. This was like a giant lava pool, and you can see it's almost gone. Yep, that one's gone. Here, I hate when mobs spawn. And yeah, we got up there to go. I don't know if I can get more from here, or if I gotta go up. Yeah, I thought I cleared most of this out. Ooh, we need light up here. Take all that lava out and it gets dark. Tons of it here still to gather. But yeah, and I always make the mistake of having a full inventory when I do that, and then instead of filling the buckets, it starts tossing them because there's nowhere to go. Because empty buckets stack, full ones don't. So I'll have a bunch of empty ones in my inventory, and when you fill it, there's no place for it to go, and it just tosses it, of course, straight into the lava in front of you. And it's very frustrating. But for now, I'm going to be leaving here after this because it is really late. Throw some stuff in here. These are my villager box. Had extra junk in it. And we're going to pick these up for the night. None of them are locked. Not that I don't trust people, but I don't like leaving them there. And then everything's put away, so this goes up to our tower, which I haven't been doing in a long time. It's very green in here. Good old sheep farm. And unfortunately, I think my back door is no longer functional. Rose's tower is still a work in progress. I don't know what she's doing down here. I think she plans on filling this with water, but yeah, this back door is kind of useless now. We have to go up the stairs because some fool hasn't put a elevator in this place yet. I actually might do it right up the middle. It depends on how well I can squeeze it in those hallways up there. I don't think I can. I don't know how many blocks wide the hallways are. I could always put it in one of the corner elevator shafts or the stairwells too. But I am, I swear, going to finish this deck. Probably pull all this diorite out and make the whole thing stone just so it looks like concrete. Put some lounge chairs and a couple tables, maybe with umbrellas. Make it feel more like a pool. Maybe some plants along the fence. But this is way, way overdue for this project. And at least a lobby. I want to put a receptionist desk here with like a round lip around it. And maybe some table and chairs in the corners. A little cafe type thing. Don't know what I'm doing there, but definitely a reception desk here. And nobody's left me anything fun in here. We just stick stuff in here so it's shot out when you flip the arms. But yeah, that's everything I missed in the last video. And was the shulker. I was like, what do I have? But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and watching again. And sorry, this is kind of an odd one, just filling in some holes I missed from the last video, but I am definitely going to go to at least the corporate district and show you some of the awesome builds there next time. And probably do a tour of the shopping district so we can pick out a location to build our shop. And I think I'm going to go with slime. And do something with maybe slime, sticky pistons, that kind of thing, because I have a ton of it thanks to my farm. It's actually been doing really well. But anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching. And as I said in the last one, any support you want to give to me or the channel, you can use the link down below in the description for my PayPal if you want to make a donation. Or you can head over to my main channel, which will pop up here at the top of the screen, and subscribe over there. That one's monetized. This channel's not. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.